audio here a little bit. How's that? Can you guys hear me okay? What up? How about me having a starting soon thing happening? I really feel like I'm starting to kind of get my shit together. I spent like all day yesterday, so I planned on doing a stream yesterday, and then kind of just got overwhelmed with everything and needed to take a second to just like figure it all out. So I'm streaming on OBS now, which I think is helping me. Oh, yes, love my jumper from Martinez. Yes, I got my Holly Dolly jumper on. A sweater here in America. But yes, have to represent a little Dolly Parton because today we're going to do a little holiday cooking, or baking, rather. But yeah, so, love the Windows 95 waiting screen. Listen, I'm working with it. I have other people helping me figure out how to make things look a little better. My next move that I need to do is get like the subscriber count, because I have some ideas for how I want to just have like the incentive for subscribers, so you guys can kind of help me dictate how we're gonna do streams and what you guys want to see. So once we have that subscriber count and goal up there, I will start to add some of those incentives on here too. So hey, like, subscribe, follow, share, etc., etc., because we're moving on up here in the Twitch world. Channel points options would be awesome too. Okay, cool. Dwayne Ansong. All right, got it. Guys, the hype train's coming in. We're already getting the hype train going. Hell yeah. Sophia D12, love my interview with Punk. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We had a great time. It was cool to be able to have him on the show, obviously, just to be able to just chat with him and have like a cool conversation. He was such an open book and so great for me to have on the show. I'm glad that you guys got to listen to it. Also, my pantry door is open and you can see what a complete mess it is in there. So yeah, look at this hype train going. 69%. Hey-oh. Okay, so first things first, cooking wise, I am going to do some holiday baking. I'm going to be making some, first I'm making some fajitas because I'm starving. That has nothing to do with Christmas. I just merely need something to eat when I'm done streaming here with you guys. So I'm going to do some chicken fajitas. And then after that, then we're going to get into some baking. Hell yeah, hype train 100% complete, level 1. Thank you guys. We did it. Hell yeah. Hype, bro. Yeah, we did it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to get like the sub count on there. I watched like a bunch of YouTube tutorials yesterday on just like switching the camera angles. Ready? Are you guys ready for this? Oh, snap. We've got another camera angle. So it's going to be like my little prep station where you guys can watch me cooking and chopping and all that stuff. So that is going to be happening right here, which is great. So I'm like super stoked that I've just got some other camera angles and stuff to work with here. I feel like a real streamer here today, you guys. Boomer no more. The turbo wingspan. Come on, don't burn me on here. I literally got thrown to the wolves a little bit of like, hey, let's start doing Twitch. But I don't know how to do it. So I'm figuring out how to do it in real time with you guys. So thank you for your support and not making me feel like a total dumbass with the whole thing. Much appreciated. Okay, so chicken fajitas is menu number 1 because I'm going to be starving by the time I'm done this. And me when I'm hungry is a bad situation, especially when I'm hungry. And then we're going to be making 2 different cookies. Some ginger sparkle cookies, which are my grandmother, my nanny's recipe. She's fantastic. She is unfortunately no longer with us, but keeping up the tradition of making her ginger sparkle cookies. That's going to be happening today as well. If we have time, if not, I'll put it in another stream, but I would like to crank out 2 recipes today. I think it's doable to do some, they're orange nutmeg shortbread cookies. They're awesome. They're ones I love to make it during the holidays. They're super easy. Yeah, kind of get going here. I feel like I want to have some, the ginger sparkle cookies. Annie Cook, 123. Oh, baby, they are good. And they're like soft and chewy too, which is how I like my ginger cookies. I don't want like a gingerbread cookie. I want them soft and chewy. And so I've been planning on doing the stream for like days, but like between being exhausted from creating a human to trying to figure out all the streams and get everything right for you guys so I don't look like a total jobber out here. Oh, what do we get here? We got a gift share for $5 in the chat. Hell yeah. One tier 1 sub to Renee's community from Red Queen Rhonda. Hell yes, my girl. You guys are killing it. And then, anyways, all right, let's do this. So chicken fajitas. I've already set the oven. It is going to 425. It's just heating up right now. I'm going to get that chicken, get it all the other goods, and get that party going so that can be in the oven while I start doing these cookies. Here we go. I feel like I need like some music in the background. Am I allowed to do that on here? I think you are, right? I tried to set up my Sonos before I popped down here, but for some reason it wasn't connecting. So let me just give it another try. Let's see, my Sonos. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just play some music off of my laptop. And then it won't be like too loud, right? Oh, you can't play music from Ginger Bloom. Noted. Thank you. No music will happen. No copyrighted music. Okay, well, that's too bad. Had a good idea, and it's just not happening. So, you're stuck with me all the way. So, I mean, if you're not... What does DMCA, Renee, mean? What does DMCA mean? Oh, they'll ban you. Don't risk it. Okay. God, thank God I asked you guys that. If I just started streaming stuff, would I have just been, like, instantly canceled? I don't want to play with that. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'll have to record my own and play it next time from Darn Good Stuff. Listen, I'm not above it. I do have a guitar here. I've got a ukulele. I don't really know how to play either of them. I can kind of play the ukulele, definitely more than the guitar. So maybe next time. Okay, well, good to know. All right, screw it. We don't need music anyways. Who needs it? I was watching this other dude stream the other day, and he had music on in the background. Whatever. F it. Here we go. All right, chicken. Chicken on deck. Like a super simple dinner recipe. It's delicious, but it's easy. Everything just goes on one sheet pan, so it's an easy cleanup. There's actually a little sneak peek to one of the recipes in my cookbook, but the cookbook is shrimp fajitas. I had shrimp yesterday. I'm like shrimped out, so today I'm just gonna be doing some chicken. 5 subs! We got 5 subs! Hell yeah! Sorry, I walked away, didn't get to see the names. You guys. Can I see? Can I see who it was? Well, thank you guys. Thanks for joining the party. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to close this so you guys don't have to look at my messy deal. Got our sheet pan. I've got 2 here, which I don't need. I just need 1. Actually, I don't need that just yet. Let's start with, get the little cutting board out. My knife. All right, I'm gonna start with the veggies. Oh, should I switch camera angles so that we can get the whole view? Bam! Hell yeah. Okay, so obviously I gotta clean everything here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't put the bag right in front of the thing. Yeah, what is that hype train emote? What is, like, I don't understand what that is. Make some bagel bites from Cantiel's Malop. I wish I was making bagel bites. I love bagel bites. That was actually a conversation we had in our house the other day because I love bagel bites. John thinks that they're overrated. I love a bagel bite. Except, obviously, when you burn your mouth on them. That's the worst, like the roof of your mouth. All right. See, this is what happens when you don't prep things before you jump on here and you're just kind of going for it all in one fell swoop. So these are washed to a degree. They're fine. Chop these babies up. Little red pepper action. My knives need to be sharpened terribly. Pull here. I put all my junk in. My favorite thing to do to just help with keeping the kitchen clean while you're going is having a little bowl here at the side that becomes all of the trash that you don't need. I like to leave these in some chunks. They're gonna be like nice big fajitas, so keep the pepper slices pretty thick. So I'm just gonna take these. Actually, let me put aluminum foil over one of the pans here, because it's all just gonna go in one spot. I'm so excited to have this for dinner. I'm starving already. But when am I not hungry these days? It's a real question. That is a real question. I feel like I missed. Oh, here we go. Here's a better. This pan's better. It's bigger. Okay, so pop a little aluminum foil as such. I'll save those other pans for the cookies. Did I remember to wash my hands? Yeah, I'm washing Turbo Wingspan. I'm washing my hands all day, every day. That's why I want to start with the veggies, because once I get to the chicken, then it's like, then it's real hand washing time. All right, red pepper to the sheet pan. Green pepper coming in hot. Take out those seeds in the inside, don't need them. So I do have another camera that I was going to set up as an overhead angle, but I don't really feel like we need it right now. Nor do I have anything to actually attach it to it, so it just seemed like more work than it was worth. I'll get there though, especially when I'm doing something like over the stove. I think I'll put that on. All right, let me just cut that guy one more time. Green peppers on the pan. Pop a little onion in there. Now my goal here is to not cry. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's try and switch scenes here for a second. So this is my test to see if I can not cry while cutting this onion. It's pretty quick work though, so I'm not cutting it into like a ton of pieces. So I should survive it, but who knows. I'm just gonna do like maybe half of an onion. Don't need too much onion. Save that guy for later. Save the onions. Oh yeah, see, you gotta work fast when it comes to these. My aunt told me that if you freeze an onion a little bit before you go to cook it, or cut it, that helps with the tears. I never bothered. Who has the time for that though, you know? F it. All right, some big onion chunks here. These guys, oh, let's switch back here. All right, these guys. So you guys can see all the veggies on here. Let's just separate the onions. It looks so pretty. I mean, it does look a little Christmassy, right? Even though this is like just dinner and not meant to be a holiday dish, it does look a little bit Christmassy. Wait, red onions no bueno? To most nuts ever? I love red onions. I mean, I like a yellow onion too. I don't discriminate against onions. I love them all. But I feel like the way that these kind of roast up is nice. Okay. Onions, peppers. There we go. Set that to the side. Oh, I got some jalapenos too. I'm just going to do like one jalapeno. Ooh, set your onions to soak in a bowl of water before chopping. That's smart too. My problem is I just never really think that far in advance. So by the time I go to cook, I'm like, ugh, I didn't really think about what I was going to cook or what prep needed to go into it. So, all right, the seeds are coming out of these so that I don't totally die. I mean, you guys saw how my hot sauce challenge went the other day on here. So I don't need too much spice, but I'll have a little spice, and then I can always add some hot sauce afterwards. So seeds effectively removed. Chop these babies up into some little half moons. Yeah, I really need to get my knives sharpened. Am I the best chopper you've ever seen? Definitely not. That's one skill that I would love to master. I would love to just take like a cooking class. Oh God, the onions are starting to get me. I'm not even chopping them anymore. Get that away from me. The onions are getting me. Okay, so there's that. Now time for the chicken. Chicken o'clock. I only got 2 chicken breasts. I kind of feel like I needed more because I like to like cook the one thing one night and then have it for dinner again the next day. Doubling up. Chicken, baby. Cooking with chicken stresses me out sometimes. All right, so I'm just gonna do these into like little strips. Yeah, like I said, normally I do this with shrimp, and shrimp cooks so quickly. So we'll see what happens with the chicken. I mean, not that chicken takes all that long to cook. It's all just white breast anyways, so it shouldn't be too long to cook. All right, little chicken. Toss that over there. Yeah, this is like such an easy dinner. Then I just got some, I got some tortillas, a little avocado, some cilantro, so I can top these later and go to town once I'm done making these cookies. I feel like I was watching some of these other cooking shows. You know, there's like that, like, was it ASMR? Is that what it's called? With like the the like audio sounds. Like, I can't do it. It's gonna be gross if I put that in the microphone. Plus, I don't need my microphone to get salmonella. Thank you so much. All right, that chicken is all cut up. Hands being thoroughly washed. Yes, Steffi J17. Well, there are cookies. Yeah, there is going to be some cookies. I'm just making my dinner first, so I figured I might as well display that on here for you guys. All right, hands with antibacterial soap. Get up under those nails. No chicken diseases here. Thank you so much. Whoops, I just lost my towel. Okay. There is that done. Let's switch back over here. All right, so that's the most that has to go into these chicken fajitas. There it all is, all on one sheet pan. Now, it's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Give it a good coating. We don't need it like burning or anything in there, so add a little fat in there. Olive oil, and then the big question, which I think this is it. This is it. So I made this fajita seasoning when I was doing my cookbook. I have very little of it left, but I'm going to use a little bit. That was not 5 tablespoons. So SP Junkies, so I get confused, not that I get confused with that, but I find when I'm watching like Food Network or something, I'm like, oh, okay, that was definitely not that amount. I just feel like it looks like it's way more on camera. That was like 2 tablespoons, I promise. Okay, so fajita seasoning, this is one that I made. It's in the cookbook. At some point, I will be able to have like a link in here for you guys to be able to buy the cookbook, which is on pre-order on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Indigo if you're in Canada. But it's like cumin, chili seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, you know, all the good stuff. But the actual recipe for that is going to be in my cookbook. So, because I don't feel like making a brand new one, the big question here is, do I have a taco seasoning package? Usually I like to keep those on hand. I don't think so. What's this? Seasoning mix. This is like just a mystery thing. A mystery packet that says seasoning sauce. That much oil seems sus. It's not that much oil, you guys. Everyone relax. It was like 2 tablespoons. Look at how many vegetables are on here. It needed it. I can't just, you can't not have the fat and then put it in the oven. It'll all burn. All right, what seasoning is this? It's taco seasoning! Hip hip! That was a roll the dice. So there's just like a packaged one. I'm just gonna mix it with the one I already had because I don't feel like making a brand new seasoning right now. That's just how it is. Is what it is. Okay, let me just switch back here again. All right, so here it all is. Let me take off my wedding ring so I don't get more junk in there. And then mix it all up. Get your hands in there. Give everything a good coating. All right, big chicken chunks, lots of veggies. I need more veggies in my life, so it seemed like a good way to kind of achieve that. Unmarked bag of seasonings from Turbo Wingspan. I know, I was honestly very concerned about it too. It could have been anything, but I gave it a sniff test and we're good. See, like there's not like excess oil on here, excess oil. It's just all absorbed. So everyone remain calm. All right, there we go. That's it. Kind of like lay it all out in an even layer so that they can all kind of cook evenly. Now, in the oven, let me just wash my hands yet again, and then we'll get into the cookies. I also just realized that I'm like setting up to do cookies and I'm not taking out any of my, well, I have my butter out at least. You can't start baking with cold butter. That will get you nowhere fast. So I do have soft butter at least. I got to get out like my KitchenAid and my mixer and all that junk. To B Nicole 0509, what's the oven set at? It's at 425. It's just gonna go in there for like 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna check it in 20 minutes and see where it's at. So here we go. Into the oven. Timer, 20 minutes. Perfect. All right, there we go. First thing done, fajitas in the oven. This is my bowl of junk, of the peppers and whatnot, and the garbage with that because I don't need it anymore. Let's put the onion and the jalapeno away. Also, I need to clean my oven because I guarantee you when I open it, it's going to smoke. It's not actually burning. My oven just desperately needs to be cleaned. So, working on it. Done and done. Now just to give this a little wipe down of the surface so we're not dealing with any germs. We don't need any chicken cookies. To Amicam, the fact pantry's open is bothering you. I'm sorry, it's messy. can I stand in front of it? I had to pop in there. My bad. Wait till you see my spice rack. That's like the real shit show. I lose stuff in there all the time and then end up buying multiples of the same thing all the time. I have like 1 million cinnamons in there, like 14 cumins. It's a mess. All right, cool. We're clean. We're happy. Chicken's cooking. Fajitas are happening. On to the cookies. All right. Let's see here. I'm also just like reading the chat here. So if you guys have any things you want to talk about or things you want to toss my way, hit your girl up. Okay, so I'm going to make my Nanny's ginger sparkle cookies first. Flour or corn tortillas to Undead X Punk. So I'm kind of pulled a bullshit move here. I got these. Let me close the pantry for you guys. Oh, shit. Whoops. Hey, now. It was only a matter of time until that happened. There, we're festive again. Hey. Oh yeah, so I'm doing these carb counter tortillas. I know it's lame. It's some bullshit. Generally, I do like a good flour tortilla though. But yeah, these ones are little carb counters. So they're only 50 calories a pop. I've been going hard on the carbs these days. I was doing an interview today and I was like, oh, girl, I can like see it in my face. It's fine. It's all fine. So those are going to be going with that later. So for the cookie recipe, I had to message my mom. So I said earlier, this is like my nanny's recipe. She's made these cookies forever. Family recipe. But the version I have that was sent out to to everyone in our family that we were missing a lot of information, like how much flour, how much butter. So I talked to my mom, and she, I think, gave me the right information. So let's hope that Carol did not lead me astray. Otherwise, this is on her. Let me just pull up. Why is nothing on my phone working right now? Is everyone's Apple phone taking a shit? Is it because I need to upgrade to the new phone? Is that what's happening? I feel like every time I try to use it, it's not working the way that I want it to. Turbo Wingspan, yes, that is definitely going to be in the cookbook. The fajitas are in the cookbook, but it's a shrimp recipe. But you could honestly do it with anything. You can do it with chicken. You could do it with beef. You could just do a vegetarian one. You could do whatever you wanted. It's super, super simple. But just like an easy cleanup. That's my favorite part of it. Is just being able to make it and then toss that aluminum foil just in the trash can and then easy cleanup. All right, so I'm gonna set the other oven for 350 for these cookies. Set the oven first. Let's turn the oven light on in here too. Oh, it already smells good. The fajitas already smell good. I feel like I'm gonna end up eating like 1,000 tortillas on here, like fajitas with you guys while we're on here. Let's switch my power here so that we don't lose each other. We don't need that happening. We're good. We're back in business. iPhone 12 just loses service at random times from Joelle. Yeah, what's the deal with that? I feel like my phone's like that all the time. I'll be in my house and I'll get these phone calls and they're like, ma'am, can you repeat yourself? You're cutting out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like in my own house. What the hell? Okay, oven's going. Got to get my KitchenAid mixer. I guess this would be beneficial for an overhead shot. So noted for next time. I am not a huge baker, so bear with me with this one. Cooking is more my jam. It's a little more carefree. Baking is a lot of rules. All right, so I got my KitchenAid mixer here. I need an extension cord because I'm going to lose some light here is the only issue. Let me see how dark is that if I shut that off. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. I thought it was going to be really dark if I shut off that ring light, but it's not that bad. That's fine, right? Bye, Pithily. Off to work. Have a good shift. Enjoy your work day. See? That's how that goes. You start trying to mix something without anything in there. I thought I was unlocking it. I cook all the time. All right, so I'm going to use this little mixer on this bad boy. Pop that on. That's what happens when you're ill-prepared and you just start streaming. You just like make some shit happen. Make it happen. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to butter, sugar, and eggs, and then some molasses. Okay. So my mom told me that it's 3/4 cups of butter, so I'm going to trust my mom on this one. We'll see what happens. This guy right here is 1/2 cup, so this whole thing can go in. Maybe I should like move this over here. Is that better? All right, and this is salted butter. I always feel like baked goods, depending on what it is, I mean, you end up adding like a little pinch of salt anyways. So I kind of prefer to use salted butter, but I feel like I'm going to be yelled at for that by you guys. We'll see. All right, so that was only 1/2 cup. Let's lock this bowl into place so it doesn't go flying around on me. Get one more, cut it in half. So 1/2 cup. Give me another little quarter here. Cut that in half. Yeah, salt does make the world go round. Thank you, Res Thrasher. I love salt. Well, at one point in history anyways. Touche. Touche. All right. Butter is going in there. I'm trying not to get it all over my hands. All right, 3/4 cup butter. I need 2 eggs, 1 cup of white sugar. I'm going to do the bold move of cracking the egg right in the bowl, which I don't always recommend, but I trust myself here today that I'm not going to get any shells in there. First round, successful. Second round, also successful. 2 eggs, now 1 cup of white sugar. Even bought a brand new sugar for this. I'm going to switch to maybe this angle. I guess you guys can see a little bit better. To Dylan Ketchum8, when did I become a Twitch streamer? Like days ago. I've been trying to figure it out, and this is my second cooking stream. I did one of just making like some stuffed chicken breast, which honestly was rather underwhelming, but it did the job. Yeah, so what I want to do with you guys is once I get Gordon Ramsay would not recommend the egg cracking to Sienna AW. I know Gordon Ramsay would be yelling. He'd be like cursing at me right now, but it's okay. He's not here. He's not in my kitchen. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So when I get the sub counts on here for you guys, then I want you guys to tell me, like, once we get our sub goals and whatnot, I want you guys to decide if we're cooking something, what's going to be cooked. Maybe you want to stream, maybe you watch like a WWE pay-per-view together, maybe we watch AEW together, maybe we just watch like a Christmas movie on Amazon Prime or something. We've got plenty of options, so I want you guys to let me know. Bree Nicole 0509 gifting 1 tier sub. Hell yeah, to my community. Thank you. 5 emotes shared as well. Hells to the yes. Okay, so I've got sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cups of butter, 2 eggs, and now I need half a cup of dark molasses. Where is my dark molasses, you say? That's a good question. Dark molasses. I did buy dark molasses. Where did I put it? Where? Oh, here it is. Oh, thank God. I totally just like almost panicked and was like, please tell me you have the molasses. Otherwise, that would be a complete and utter shit show. Okay, so half a cup. A good rule here, let me give you guys a little hot tip that I've also learned from other cooking shows. You take your measuring cup, give it a little spray of like a baker's spray. I'm just using this like Baker's Joy spray. You could use kind of whatever just to like grease it so that when you add something sticky like a molasses or honey or whatever, then it just like comes right out and you're not going to be busy scraping everything and dealing with a bigger mess than you have to. So there we go, half a cup. Oh shit, some of that didn't make it into the bowl. Just a little smidge. Let's just scoop it back in there real quick. No biggie. I love molasses. It's so good. Aren't grandparents the best? I miss my nanny. When I'm like making things like this, it makes me miss her like crazy. Sweet, sweet nanny. Okay. Let's just wake my computer back up there. Cook while watching Christmas Vacation from Josh's wife, 82. I agree. I would love that. Okay, so I'm just going to whip these together. Hopefully my mic is not going to be too loud. And I don't think that's too bad. Whipping this all together to like cream it. Like a medium. Then we will add in our dry ingredients. Oh, Steiner Recliner 83. Yes, they are. Just talked to my grandma a couple hours ago. That's awesome. Yeah, grandmas are the best. Grandmas are the best. Grandpas are the best. I know my mom's very excited to be becoming a grandma. Carry on that nanny legacy. She's pretty pumped. Oh, this already looks so good. So here's a bummer about baking. Let me switch this back. The bummer about baking when you're pregnant is you can't taste the dough because there's raw egg in it. So kind of takes away a little bit of the fun for me because that's the best part of baking is getting that raw cookie dough. But okay, now to mix together my dry ingredients. So I can add those guys in here. Let's just push that to the side. So I need 1 tablespoon of ginger. I need ginger, cinnamon, cloves. Let's grab those first. Cloves. Ginger, cinnamon. Cloves, ginger, cinnamon. I need baking soda. I think that's it. A little baking soda. Okay. Great. I can handle that. If I can find my baking soda. Whoop. Oh, there's my baking soda. Got it. Okay. Checkmate. All right. Will Don Callis get a cookie from Sick Puppy 961? Absolutely not. Don Callis is not on my friends list. All right, 1 tablespoon of ginger. That's a lot of ginger, but they are ginger cookies. Whoop. Come on. Give me a little more. 1 tablespoon of ginger in there. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I get a little nervous following this old recipe because I'm nervous it's not going to be right. So hopefully everything tastes fine by the time I'm done. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. No, from Slepton 92, Don Callis is not getting a cookie. He's not on the cookie list. He's not on the distribution list. 1/2 cup of cloves. Okay. Oh, over poured that guy. Oh, let's switch it back here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I put in maybe a little bit too many cloves, but it's okay. I'll adjust. Cloves and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh, and the oven is ready in perfect time. 3 minutes left on the fajitas, too. Making moves over here, you guys. All right, a little cinnamon. I'm just going to add like another little pinch for good luck. Little cinnamon pinch for good luck. Old recipes lack the metric system. Yeah, I agree. Like there's so much stuff on here that I'm really just winging. And then my mom told me for flour, according to Carol, it's 2 cups of flour. So again, Carol, don't be messing around here with me. Okay, a little all-purpose flour. Where'd my measuring cup go? Here it is. All right, 2 cups of flour. Give that a little shake down, a little much. Gotta like shake it down. So let me like clear the way. I keep putting things like in front of the camera, sorry. I'm adjusting to these new camera angles. All right, there's 1 cup of flour. This is why I don't bake that much. It's like such a science of like, get it right, shake it down, and get the measuring of it all accurate. So, all right, there's 2 cups. Sweet, done and done. Flour out of the way. More spices out of the way. Let's just give this a little whiskey poo. Can we talk about this ghetto-ass whisk that I just refuse to throw away? I don't even know how it got bent like that, but I just keep it like that. When in doubt, find the hard cam. Yes, Turbo Wingspan, you're right. When in doubt, search for that red light and talk into that one. Or just pick a camera and commit and hope that they switch and follow you. Another semi-professional tip. Hope for the best. Just commit. Oh, you can also do art and making music making on Twitch. All right, well, I could work on that. I often have dreams of being able to like play instruments and stuff. I wish that I could. Okay, so this is all kind of like whisked together. Get all the dry ingredients whisked and mixed together so it blends in a little more easily. It smells so nice and spicy. All right, here we go. So slowly, I'm gonna add like, let's switch back again. I'm gonna do about half of this at a time to mix it in. Slowly give it a little go here. Oh, I'm so sad I can't just try this. I really just want to eat raw cookie dough so badly. All right, slowly add in the rest of it here. There we go. Mission accomplished. Yay! Christmas cookies! Hells to the yes, Josh's wife 82. Which instrument? So I would love to be able to play the guitar. I wish that was something that I could do, but I cannot. I do have a guitar, so I bought a nice guitar a while ago, a couple of years ago, hoping that I would be enticed to actually continue to take lessons and learn how to do it. Okay, I would just want you guys to know that my mom was wrong, and I definitely need more flour. I'm going to take this off to show you. Try not to drop that everywhere. Let's switch it over here. It's too liquidy. So I'm going to add like another, I'm going to go like by the half cup here. By half cup, I mean I'm for sure just winging it. I'm just going to add a little bit as I go and try to get this to stiffen up into a proper flour. Let's see here. Check the chicken fajitas. They're looking pretty good. I'm just going to give them like another 5. Okay. I need a spoon. Just to get that dough back in there. All right, let's see if that little bit of flour I tossed in there will get the dough consistency that we're looking for. Yeah, way too. I gotta call Carol about this. She led me astray. Yes, chewy, Sick Puppy 961. Absolutely, chewy cookies for the win. I don't want a hard cookie. That's not the life I'm about. All right, I'm adding like another roughly half cup. So this is more like 3 cups of flour. I think the goal here is to like have the flour start to be able to pull away from the edges of the mixer, which it is not right now. So keep the flour coming. I'm so nervous these are going to be a disaster now. We'll see. Again, listen, I gave you guys a heads up. I don't bake very often, but it's the holidays. It's the time. 'Tis the season. So I'm going to keep going here. My other recipe is actually from the internet and properly written down, so it'll be a little easier to follow. It's one I've done before too, like shortbread cookies. All right, we're getting there. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's call it like 3.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna take my rings off again because I'm about to roll these babies out. Get my little cookie sheet out here. Move all this goodness out of the way. Okay, I like to like give it like a good spin at the end to try to like knock everything off. It's still too sticky. Like that's too sticky. There's no way that's gonna work. Carol's getting stiff talking too. I should like call her during this, but this better do it. God, I want to taste that so bad. But I won't. Follow the baby rules. Actually, today I bought this to make up for the fact that I can't have cookie dough. I bought this today. It's like a Toll House cookie dough that you put all the flour in. Yes, I agree to that one lazy wolf. I should. Okay, now it's looking better. So I can have this cookie dough because there's no eggs in it. And I have a craving for cookie dough, as one does. It's so good. Hell yeah, Toll House. Okay. Now we're good with the dough, I promise. Yes, this consistency is where we're at. Okay, cool. Let's show you guys. So yeah, that looks more like, this is more what we were looking for. We want it to be a little thicker. We like her thick up in here. All right. Oh shit. Whoops. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Pull one thing out and it all tumbles apart on me. Great. My drawers are all a mess. I hope that your guys are too. I got these like pre-cut parchment paper things. They're actually pretty useful. I got these when I was doing my cookbook because there wasn't any regular parchment paper in the grocery store for some reason. I guess because everyone was like buying everything at that time. So I believe that so my nanny used to do these. I believe she used to roll them in sugar and then put them on the baking pan. So I'm going to do that. I think she used to do it like that. And a little sugar up in here. Give it just a little sugar on here. I'm gonna need more than that, but it's a good place to start. Sugar's almost done. Did you guys just see that fall behind me right here? Did you see that? Because it just scared the shit out of me. Can you imagine there was an intruder during this? What would you guys do? What would you guys do if you were watching this and somebody like broke into the house? That would be horrible. It's not funny, but I'm trying to make it seem like it's funny, but it wouldn't be funny. At least you guys would like have my back and like call the authorities, but I guess you couldn't tell them where I live, so it doesn't help very much, but there should be like a movie like that, like a horror movie like that. Does that exist? Of like somebody streaming on Twitch and something bad like that happening? Okay, here we go. One little cookie dough. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Toss it in the sugar here. Give it a little roll around. Okay, one cookie down. I'd wonder if it was a work. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not really doing angles on my Twitch account, so somebody does break in here, it's for real. Actually, apparently there has been a lot of break-ins in my neighborhood. Home Alone style, man. I ain't down to play with that. Though the good news for me is that I happen to be married to a big scary man. So if anyone tries to break into my house, good luck to you. Ever been dirty deeds on some hardwood floor, bitch? That's what would happen. I called that one Spam Mocks Twitter and cried to Sam MVP1. Well, the problem with that is that John never checks his Twitter, ever. So it would probably fall in some blind eyes, but hopefully somebody that followed him would be able to step in and help out. But that's a good... It's great. And I do have attack dogs, you're right, to Izzy Last Kicker. Yeah, blue scares people, so I've got that going for me at least. I feel like these cookies are going to expand and be gigantic. I should space them out a little bit more. I'll show you guys the like how far they're spaced and whatnot before I put them in the oven. I think my fajitas are done. Let me grab those out. Don't want to burn the chicken. Yeah, the wet bandits ain't got shit on me here. Oh shit, paradigm shift. Sorry to Sure Grizzly Bear. You're right. I meant the paradigm shift. I don't even know what a dirty deeds is. My bad. If anybody tells anyone I said that, I swear to God. I swear to God. All right, chicken fajitas. We got fajitas tonight. We got, oh shit. We got fajitas tonight. These look great. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give them like another 5. I want it to be about 30 minutes anyways, but I'd like my veggies to be a little more browned up than that. So, you know what? Let's call it 8. Let's go 8 minutes. Cool. Gives me time to finish these babies, pop these in the other oven. How long have we even been on here? Am I straight? I don't even have like the timer on here. I don't know. Who cares, right? We're all just hanging out, making some holiday memories together. Holiday memories on the internet. So, here's a question for you guys. Here's a big ask. Who do you want to see on Oral Sessions next? Next week I have Maurice Mazanin on the show. She's an absolute peach of a woman. She's going to be on next week, followed by the incomparable Megan O'Leary. She's also fantastic. And then I think we're going to have the Karate Hottie on. Michelle Watterson. I'm excited to have her on the show. That's going to be cool. I've never met her. I don't know her personally, but I can't wait to have a little chit chat with her. It's going to be fun. So yeah, let me know who you guys want to have on Oral Sessions. O'Shea Jackson Jr., the actor, he's fantastic, but he said he would come on the show. I like the idea of having some actors on the show. What's your guys' take on that? Do we want actors, some thespians? Paige or Vega, absolutely. Yes, they are definitely on my docket to have them on the show, certainly. Adam Cole, Alexa Bliss, Pat McAfee, Ember Moon. All right, so you guys want me to stay wrestling is what you want. You guys want them wrestling interviews. Okay, these are going to for sure spread out because they still feel a little too soft. But I felt like I was adding so much flour. They look good. Well, whatever. Let's just see what happens. If they're shit, they're shit. It is what it is. I'll still eat them. All right, so these are going in the oven for, I think, I have cookie dough all over my phone. These are going in the oven for crap's sake. The recipe's actually saved in my pictures. Wipe that off on the old boob. These are gonna be cooked for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, I just tried to change the screen by clicking on the sugar. That's where I'm at. Here they are, spread out, 12 cookies in little balls. In the oven they go right now. 10 to 12 minutes. Cool. All right, so there's those ones. I guess I can get this batch going as well. Just keep this party going until I run out of dough. So I'm gonna have to like drop these off to some friends or something, I guess, right? Or do I just keep them for myself? Kind of like that idea too. I'm telling you, the sugar cravings I have these days are like next level. Oh, Casey Musgraves to Yale Torres 11. Yeah, I would love to have Casey Musgraves on. Have you guys heard her new song that came out with, gosh, what's his name? I can't remember what his name is. It's called Easy. That just came out yesterday, I think. And tonight at midnight, new T Swift about to drop. She's just dropping new records left, right, and center, huh? Matt Damon, Jim Carrey, Tony Khan. What an eclectic group there from D99. Yeah, Tony Khan's certainly on my list of potential guests. I would love to have TK on. Pop a little more sugar. Oh, that was way too much sugar. I need that sugar for later. Come back. Baby, come back. All right. I'm so excited for a cookie later. All right, I'm not getting a full other 12 out of this, which I guess is an indicator to my bad rolling techniques and bad distribution, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Miro Twitch. Oh, Maisie Williams. Okay, I like these. Guest options. Steph McMahon, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, Seth Rollins. They're pretty even to AR Robbins. They're more even than you think. Okay, this one's bigger. That one's definitely bigger. But it's okay. It'll just be chewier than the rest. I guess that's why people use actual measuring. Like, they use, like, little scoops and whatnot. I'm more of an eyeball it kind of gal. Give it a little eyeballing. Steel Panther. You guys want Steel Panther on the show? Okay. All right. I like that. Like that a lot. Down to clown with some Steel Panther. See what those guys are up to. All right, we're getting close to I might be able to get maybe one more cookie out of this. So, 18 cookies, right? 12. Oh, no. More than that. Oh, yeah. These are definitely not even. I thought they were more even, but now looking at them, they're getting, like, progressively smaller as I'm dwindling down to the very last bits of the dough here. Come on. Give me one more. Give me one more cookie dough. Oh, my God. All right. This one's just going to be a little measly baby one. She's just little. Just a tiny little guy. All right, there we go. Cookies all rolled out. Yeah, that big one's going to be a doozy. The runt cookie, yes. All right, there we go. First round of cookies done. So I will clean this bowl out so I can get ready to do some shortbread. I'm going to put this other cookie dough back in the fridge because I don't need to keep eating raw cookie dough. That is not necessary. Let me take those fajitas out. Those babies have got to be for real done. Oh yeah, that's better. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Look at these. Look at these fajitas. Oh, let's try not to get like chicken juice on the cookies. We don't need that. But here's the fajitas. They smell amazing. They look amazing. I'm just going to put them over here to like cool, and I'll get to those later. But now my dinner's ready. Now we'll just fill a fajita with all the innards, maybe a little sour cream, a little salsa. Got some avocado, some cilantro. Fill it with all the goods. I'm going to take this giant cookie and mix it with the little baby guy over here. There we go. Little combination. Okay, now it's like kind of a mess, but it's good. It's good, it's good. Somehow my shortbread turns out waxy from AR Robbins. Yeah, I honestly haven't even made cookies in what feels like forever. Normally the baking is usually left up to my mom. She is usually the one that's in charge, but she is not here right now. She's up in Canada. So I'm left to my own devices. Out here, making my own holiday dreams come true. That timer is off. All right, let me just wash this bowl here for us. Get ready for the next batch. Ooh, baby. From Jania Shinette, how about having Natalie Eva Marie on? Yeah, that would be cool. What's going on here? I keep seeing all these rumors that she's returning to WWE. I don't know anything about it, but cool. Ah! Everyone relax. I'm trying not to make a mess, but I am thoroughly making a mess. Just doing domestic shit over here. Cooking stuff, cleaning stuff. Oh, Eva Maria's Angel Garza's new girlfriend on NXT. They're not on NXT. Didn't that happen on SmackDown? Or was that on NXT for Puppy 961? Because I saw that online. I thought the same thing. That maybe that's got to be Eva Marie. I don't know. Those two could really make a hell of a team. I feel like I could see Vince being like, oh, Angel Garza, this like handsome guy, pairing it with Eva, who's like the prettiest person I've seen in real life. She's so pretty. Pair those two together. Dream team. Yeah, that could be really cool. Big characters. To Jack Flash poet. Imagine if this was on TV. That would be a disaster. I mean, listen, I love being on TV. I love doing proper shows. But there's something fun about just being like unedited and just like a full stream and we're just kind of winging it, you know? I'm so used to having to do everything like so perfect and having like the edits and everything so smooth and crisp and whatever. It's fun to just like, whatever. We're making it happen. No pressure, no stress. We're all just hanging out. Hanging out, making holiday dreams come true. All right. These spoons can be rinsed. Ow, my water gets so hot. All right. We're live, pal. Dvorak Laser, you damn right we are. To Becca1129, what are we making right now? Still cookies. Yes, we're moving on to orange nutmeg shortbread cookies. That is the next move here on this live stream of Renee Bakes. Renee takes a stab at baking. That's the move. Yeah, professional is boring. I agree, Jack Flash Poet. We've seen it. You guys have already seen me do that. Who cares, right? Respond to some texts. All right, now for my next trick. Let's look up orange nutmeg. So these are actually from a Canadian Living magazine, I believe, or adapted from that. I remember making these like forever ago when I lived in Toronto, and they're so good. To Hef one, well, yes, okay, with the burritos, how long do they take? Super easy to whip it together. It's like 5 minutes to put it together, and they're about 35 minutes in the oven at 425. Easy peasy. All right, now, next, oven to 300, so I'm going to lower this one. Oh, my cookies actually look pretty good. I forgot to set a timer on it, I just realized, which I never do. If I take the timer off, I'm kind of screwed, but I think those are actually close to being done. Okay, preheat oven to 350, that's happening. Butter, sugar until fluffy. Okay, so we're doing 1 cup of butter, a 1/3 cup of sugar. So, oh no. You guys, I've run out of sauce. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, wait. It was 1 cup. 1 cup. Okay. Well, I have 3/4 of a cup of softened butter, and I'll just have to like microwave another little 1/4 cup because I don't have enough room temperature butter. Because I'm a dumbass. All right. 1/2 cup. Here's my other 1/4 cup from my little previous cookies. Get that in there. I hate when I do this. It's so upsetting when your butter is not the temperature that you need it to be, because microwaving it is not really the answer, but it seems to be kind of the only solution in this scenario to make it work. You don't want it like melted. Also, another key, if you're like in a pinch, sometimes I will keep my butter to like get to room temperature a little bit quicker, is put it by the stove if I'm cooking something, or like around the oven. That seems to help, but this is so last minute that whatever, it's fine. Okay. Where'd my knife go? Where's my knife? Okay, I'll get another one. Screw it. No, oh, there it is. Oh, no, that was a chicken knife. We don't want the chicken knife, you guys. What the heck? I lose shit all the time when I'm cooking. like a perpetual issue. I'm just always losing stuff. All right, 1/4 cup of butter. I'm just gonna pop this in like a little microwave safe dish and give it like 15, 20 seconds. Some little intervals to soften it up a little bit. Butter, butter, butter. Look at these babies. Ooh, they look good. They're big. They're really big. Not that that's a big surprise, because obviously when I was putting them on the sheet pan, they looked gigantic. To Rhino Crusher 56566, just her chicken knife. What's happening? Oh, I made fajitas earlier, and my knife that I used to cut the chicken is in the sink, and I don't want to use that for anything else, because salmonella is disgusting, and I don't want that in my life. All right, these guys are spread out. Let's check that. Oh, shit. Remember when I said you don't need to fully melt the butter, and then I fully melted the butter like a dumb shit? So I'm just going to leave that, let that cool for a second. I'm just going to add the sugar and kind of start whipping this. I'll add the butter again in a minute. Adoy. This is what happens when you're trying to multitask, you know? You kind of lose track. You're all over the place. It's fine. The good news is it's only really me and my own family that are eating these cookies. So if they're shit, only we have to deal with that. Yeah, no? All right. All right, cream this bad boy together. So kind of put that on high, mix it with the butter and the sugar, cream it together, and get it good little. Yeah. I gotta spit those sides down. Such a battle trying to like fight the KitchenAid. Scrape, 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 scrape. Scrape, 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 scrape. All right. There we go. Only my family will contract salmonella from Turbo Wingspan. You're right. I can take care of them. It's fine. All fine. Izzy Last Kicker, my brother ate 3 raw chicken legs and didn't get salmonella somehow. That's insane. I always wonder how that happens. Like, if you come in contact with raw chicken, are you like guaranteed to get salmonella? I'm not really sure how that works. Oh, these look so good. Come here. Look at these babies. Ooh, oh shit. Oh, they're nice and soft. Kim's gonna like let them chill for a little bit. And then I will move them to a cooling rack in like 5 minutes. Let's add this other butter in here. Whip that up a little more. Alright, there we go. Butter and sugar, what's not to love? Am I right? Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Yes, to Yale Torres, those cookies look muy bueno. You're right, they do look very good. I'm excited. Would I ever get a blast chiller to Queen Kylina? I don't think so. Only, I mean, I don't cook. I don't bake that often, so it's really not worth it to me to have a blast chiller. Plus, my house has so many different appliances and all these different things that I'm like officially over it. I've got too much stuff happening in the house right now that adding more things into the mix just seems like a little crazy. Okay, so butter and sugar is in there and happy. I wish I didn't have to use melted butter, but such is life. Hopefully it doesn't totally ruin it. Okay, so now I need a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, some orange rind. I'm gonna get that first. Cornstarch. Who's got the cornstarch? ginger, I have multiples of a million different spices in here. Okay, so this is a 1/4 cup of cornstarch going in here. 1/4 cup of this baby. These cookies are so good. I love shortbread cookies so much. Just like buttery and happy. They're heaven. They're so good. All right, where are we at here? Measure that out just a little touch more. All right, 1/4 cup of that. Cool. Get in there. Get in your home. Cornstarch. Now some oranges. 2 tablespoons of orange rind. I'm gonna kind of wing this because I feel like if I add a little more orange, nobody's gonna be mad at that. The orange makes these cookies amazing. Wait, is Turbo Wingspan leaving? Did I see a good night? Oh, bye, buddy. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you. All right, let's switch back to this guy. All right, so a 1/4 cup of cornstarch is in there. Now I'm gonna do the rind of like 1 orange and see where that gets us. I'll show you guys once I get it all kind of in here, but I feel like that should have us sitting pretty in the orange category. Freshly squeezed cookies, yes. Uh-oh, I'm getting orange rind in my next batch of cookies, which I should put in the oven. Ha ha ha. Let's put these in the oven, shall we? And actually set a timer to them. How about that? How's about that? 12 minutes. Cool. Yeah, the orange rind really makes these heavenly. Just adds like, I feel like oranges are like a very Christmassy thing, you know? Oh, good. I'm getting new updates on my Adobe Flasher. Remind me later. Ah! Later, I said. Get all this orangey goodness. Yeah, I feel like oranges are like a very Christmassy thing. I love getting like clementines, like those little like cuties. I just picked up some of those today at the grocery store and they're amazing. All right, my arm's getting tired of grating this orange zest. Guess I better have oranges later, huh? Have like a cut up orange after my fajitas. Perhaps. All right, I don't think that that's 2 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna add this other orange here. Why not, right? The more orange, the better, the way I see it. Tangerines and oranges is a Christmas thing. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Yel Torres. I'm with you on that. Izzy Last Kicker, what cooking show is my favorite? Beat Bobby Flay is definitely one of my favorites. I love Beat Bobby Flay. I love Dinah Drive-Ins and Dives. I actually really like Trisha Yearwood's cooking show, Trisha's Southern Kitchen. Big fan. Chopped. Love Chopped. But yeah, Beat Bobby Flay is one of my favorites when that's on TV. This orange just doesn't like look as nice as the other one. It's not as like bright. So, making do with it. The other one was nicer. Okay, there we go. I feel like that will suffice. Let's show you guys. Got all of our orange, and the cornstarch, but got all of our orange rind in there. So, that can be added in. Oh, Meme CWLD, subscribe with Prime. Hell yeah, welcome. Welcome to the party. I was telling everyone before, once I get my stream counts up, I'm going to do that for my next stream. I will have it sorted out, I promise. But I'm going to have the stream count up here, and then we're going to have some like incentive of like, what do you guys want me to stream? What do you want me to cook? You guys can be in charge of that whole thing. Okay, nutmeg and salt. That's what I need. So I need 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. I'm gonna eyeball this one too because I'm gonna use like fresh nutmeg. So I'm just gonna like do it over this too. I'll be here like all day doing 2 teaspoons of fresh nutmeg up in here. But the fresh just makes like such a difference, I think. I'm gonna move this back over here. Ooh, nutmeg down. Yes, the fresh nutmeg. I was like grating some of this over some eggnog the other day, and John like made fun of me. He's like, "What are you doing? Fresh nutmeg is better." Anything you can get fresh like this and just grate it yourself, or like bloom the spices yourself and put them in like a mortar and pestle situation. Go light on that. No, I want the nutmeg. It says 2 teaspoons. So I feel like I'm, you know, it's good. Oh my God, my arm is like tired. All right, there we go. Feel good about the nutmeg in there, and then a little dash of some salt. Do a little pinchy pinch of some salt. Oh, I actually read this wrong. It actually said 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, so this is definitely gonna be nutmeggy. It's okay. I like nutmeg. Okay, and just like a pinch of salt. It's just like a little quarter teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna kind of measure it in my hand. Do a little hand measuring. Give it a little something in there. Salt makes baking go round. Okay, now 1 3/4 cups of flour. Where did my flour go? I think I put it away. Okay. One cup in there. 1 3/4. All right, we got all the goods up in there. Give it a little mix. Mix this baby up. Slow and steady wins the race on this one. Okay, I want to try these other cookies. Oh, they're actually perfect. Like, I can just feel like the consistency of them right now being awesome. Look at this. It's so soft. This cookie's amazing. I have been dreaming of this. It is heaven. Okay, I'm gonna eat like half of it right now. They're so chewy on the inside. Oh my gosh. They're very good. Thank you, Nanny. The Chris 83, it's a ginger molasses cookie. It's my nanny's recipe. They're the best. To our great sport, would I ever go vegan? I don't think so. Mostly because I like butter and eggs. Not even for the meat. I don't really care about the meat. Oh, I didn't realize I have to refrigerate this dough for 30 minutes, so get ready to deal with that for a little bit. Guess it means I can eat a fajita during that time, right? Alright, cool. There's that done. Oh, this dough looks so good. So buttery. Hells to the yes. Oh, I feel like, did I like get my this camera dirty? Oh, I thought this camera looked dirty for a second. We're good. We good. To Becky Lynch, Chronic Glazers, vegan baking is so hit and miss. It's true. I've had some vegan baking that I think is fantastic. And then I've had some other ones that are just like a little bit like, yeah, they're, I don't know. So Amy, as you guys know, Amy Dumas, your friend Lita, my friend Lita, she has been a vegan for, I'm not sure how long, but she's introduced me to like many amazing vegan places. Vegan restaurants, vegan bakeries. She's taken me to a bunch of different places over the years, and gotta say, we've had some winners. We have had some winners. Okay, so this is telling me to roll this out between parchment paper if that's what Canadian Living wants me to do, then by God, that's what I'll do. Okay, here's one piece. Let's plop this all out. Yes, look at all this dough. Orangey, nutmeggy dough. And then this is going to go in the fridge for 30 minutes. Let it cool before I cut it into little cookie shapes. Yeah, it's got to like stiffen up, especially because, I mean, it's literally just like butter and sugar. Didn't actually make that much dough. I feel like you would need more. So the last recipe it would make like 18 to 24 cookies. Mine turned out quite big, so you could definitely make them a little bit smaller and have 24 cookies out of there. 2 dozen. Okay, got this dough. Comes together so easy. Making shortbread is easy. I sometimes hate having to wait for a dough to sit in the fridge, but I respect its process. You guys want to see John? That is not going to happen today, unfortunately for you. Ain't happening. All right. So this is set to kind of roll it out between 2 pieces of parchment paper. So stick that together, grab my little roller here. Give it a little, I've never done this before. I feel like this is weird. To do it with one hand, it's a little easier actually. All right, well, do that. Pull, pull, pull. Pull that out a little bit. And now I'm going to leave it in the fridge for 30 minutes. We have 1 minute left on those other cookies too. All right. Dough in the fridge. I love that I just fully started doing a recipe without actually reading the recipe to see what I needed or what all it was going to entail, but I appreciate your patience. Cool. Well, we're just waiting on that now. These cookies are about done. That can go in there. I've lost my phone. There it is. Great. Okay, it says between wax parchment paper, or 1.5 inch thickness. I didn't really do that. It's not really half. I don't know what it is, but whatever. And then I'm gonna cut these into pattern shapes. Cool, fine. Put 1 baking sheet on top. This is a little bit complex. It says put 1 baking sheet on top and 1 on the bottom thirds of the oven, baking for 6 minutes. Then switch and rotate the pans. Bake for another 6 minutes. Switch and rotate the pans again. Here's where you start baking 1 to 2 minutes at a time, watching for the bottoms to brown slightly. In my oven, the stars take approximately 13 to 15 minutes. Okay, well, this seems a little bit complex, but it's okay. Then just let them sit for 5 minutes. I can handle that. I can handle that. You can handle that. I'm going to set my timer here. Timer. Oh, is that the sound of fresh cookies? Why, yes it is. How are these babies looking? Just gonna give those 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes on those babies. I'm gonna put these other ones on a little cooling rack. Come here. Ah! Oh my God. Guys, what a battle this is. Sweet Jesus, come to me. Release yourself. This is why you should organize your cupboards, everybody. Ah! I got it. Sweet Jesus. I scared Benny. He ran away. I'm out of breath from that struggle to get the cooling pan. To Tivra09 just joined. What is she making? So I'm in the middle of making some ginger molasses cookies. I've got some orange nutmeg shortbread also happening. And I also finished making some chicken fajitas. So a little all over the place, but I need dinner and dessert. All right. Time to transfer these cookies to the cooling rack. Let them do their thing. Delish. Hell yes. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to see you. Cool on the rack. Okay. Okay. And okay. There we go. So those cookies are on the cooling rack. They're good to go. I'm just gonna have another bite of this cookie because I feel like you guys need to know how amazing they are. What'd you do 2 to 7? If I give anyone a wedgie, who would it be? I don't know. I never really thought about that. I don't know. I read that out loud thinking I was going to have an answer, but I don't really have an answer for you. All right. Pull these little babies out. Now they're good to go. And we've got Christmas cookies, baby. I guess I can clean up a little bit. I know it's kind of boring on a stream, but might as well keep my kitchen clean while I'm waiting for that other dough to do its thing. This cookie is so amazing. I highly recommend you guys make some of these. Soda Cam hates you all. I still want to know what a sus is. I think it's when someone's suspicious, right? I never ended up getting to play Among Us because I couldn't figure all my tech shit out. So I can neither confirm nor deny. But I think that that's what it is. I'm sure you guys will discuss it amongst yourselves in the chat there. Let the man know about sus. That cookie just made me immensely happy. It's so good. Oh my God. Heaven. Perfectly chewy. Very good. I should have some water. Thirsty as all hell all of a sudden. Little agua. Yo, wedgie dude. I'm sure I've given someone a wedgie at some point, my brother or a family member or something. Seems like a bit of a pervo question to be asking. I don't know about it. Cam hates you all. I got a Wu-Tang ugly Christmas sweater. Hell yeah. I love that. Stay hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated in these streets. All right. Do a little light cleaning. See, this is the difference between cooking on here versus cooking on an actual Food Network show is that this would all be done at a different time, but me just leaving my kitchen a mess while we're on here kind of stresses me out a little bit. So let me just do my due diligence here and clean up a little touch. Have you guys watched any new good Christmas movies at all? I feel like I love all Christmas movies, of course. But I want newer ones. I loved watching Happiest Season. I thought that was great. I love that there's some newer Christmas movies happening right now. I just feel like I've seen them all so many times. You know what one Christmas movie is that I think everyone sleeps on is Jack Frost. Oh, Christmas Chronicles 2 was good from Smitty9711997. That's a lot of numbers. Yeah, Christmas Chronicles 2, that's on my list. Also, Dolly Parton's Christmas Square one is definitely on my list. I've been like putting it off because I'm like saving it for a special time when I know I'm gonna like give it my full attention and really get into it. So I've been holding off a little bit on watching that one. Oh, those fajitas smell good, y'all. Okay, this bottom oven can shut off. Just leave the upper one on for once I get my other shortbread cookies going. Oh, these are maybe a little too soft. Oh, hard not though, they're good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Oh yeah, maybe let them cool a little bit more. I feel like ever since I made the chicken fajitas and I said something about like chicken tonight, I have that song in my head. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight. It's been in my head the whole time. Repeating in my head ever since I said it. Alright, a little molasses. Put that shit away. I wish someone would come to my house and organize my pantry because I can't be bothered, but it desperately needs it. I did today start getting some stuff ready for the Sweet Little Baby nursery. So that was fun. I'm getting new floors put in all of the spare bedrooms in this house. So that's happening early January. Then I can really get a nursery happening. So I can't wait for that. New little project for this sweet little baby. She got mail today, by the way. It was very cool to get mail with her name on it and everything. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. Very cool. Sweet little thing. Sweet little baby. Oh, the best kitchen organization tips. Thank you, Curious Historian. That's smart. I need that. I was for a while watching, whatchamacallit? What was that organizing show on Netflix? What was it called? I was really into watching that for a little while. Well, we've been on here for a while. An hour and 40 minutes. All right. Cool. Getting into this long Twitch stream business. Trying to figure it all out. So my webcam is obviously much better than my other cam. I have another one. I should switch it after. Because this one looks like shit when I switch to it. Working on it. Oh, no, not Marie Kondo. No, it was like two girls in like Nashville, I think. They have like a whole line of things at like, what is it called? They did like Reese Witherspoon's house and like all of these like super fancy celebrities. And they also just like go to other people's houses and like help them organize. I don't know. I wouldn't know much about that. Thanks, Dark Super AN85. Apparently, I don't know much about it either. It's fine. Who cares? Who cares? All right, the kitchen's a little bit more clean. I will wait to start my dishwasher until I'm off here because I feel like it's going to be loud. So that's at least dealt with. Oh, shit. I broke a cookie! Son of a gun. It's alright. Alright, cool. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I have cookies in the house. I've been dying to have actual cookies. I have like hard like bought cookies and like I bought them from the grocery store and stuff like other ones, but I really desperately just wanted some soft homemade cookies. Making all my own dreams come true up in here. Chef Gordon Ramsay's entered the chat. Could you imagine if he actually did? I would die. I would honestly probably just like shut the stream off. I would be terrified. Yo, Sam F. I do have a Twitch, and it is lit, dare I say. Or I'm trying to be. We're growing, we're progressing. It's all happening up in here. It's fun. It's cool. I really felt like happy to spend the time yesterday to figure out OBS. I was using Twitch Studios before, and it was fine, but it is nice. Thank God for YouTube tutorials, you know? Like, to be able to have all these people that are much smarter than me, to have them showing me how to do stuff, and they make it very simple. I know that it's not like rocket science or anything, but just, it's so foreign to me that I get overwhelmed trying to figure out what I need to do and how to make everything look nice and not look like total shit. So, slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Plus, I've got like a bunch of their projects that I'm working on too, so kind of takes up a lot of my time just between doing oral sessions, the podcast, and then just tired, making a baby, going to the gym, regular stuff, regular life things. The days get away from me. Also, it gets dark here at like 4 o'clock p.m., so that also gets in the way. What's going on here? Am I being spammed here? What are these messages? I need more mods. Yeah. Yo, we got any mods that can kind of help out with this? Yeah, we don't like any spammers. Okay, we got a moderator on the job. Thank you. Maybe I should be adding some more moderators onto this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the bots have shown up. You're right. Ray Skywalker is God. That's annoying. Yeah, hashtag no pervs. Thank you, Jack Flash Poet. Throwback to regular girls. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some more mods on here. Again, as I'm like figuring it all out. When I first started setting up Twitch, I had a few people reach out to me saying that they were going to be mods, and they've been great. So yeah, I just need to, I think I've only added 3 people to be mods, so obviously that's kind of a lot to ask for those 3 people to just be paying attention anytime I'm streaming. That's a tall order, duh. So I should add some more people on there so we don't get spammed like that. We don't do spam around here. I back it up. Thank you guys for offering to be moderators too. I really appreciate that. No pervs up in this bitch. From Curious Historian, where'd I get the stars behind me? Honestly, I don't remember. And they're like my favorite Christmas ornament. And some of them fell down actually earlier when I was cooking in here. But I think maybe Home Goods. Steve Swan, have I ever cooked Spam? So I have. And I love Spam. I think Spam is fantastic. And there is a recipe in my cookbook, Messy in the Kitchen. I gotta get my plugs in when I can, right? Pre-order my book, blah, blah, blah. May 18th it comes out. Go to Amazon, search my name. But there's a Spam recipe, and they're also taken from my nanny. I have a bunch of her recipes, which is fantastic. But I do a Hawaiian fried rice in there. What is this like light that's bouncing on my face? What's that from? I can't see what it's from. From this? I don't know. Anyways, so I do a Hawaiian fried rice that has Spam in it. You can make it with ham or something if you want to be like a wuss and not actually use Spam, but I highly recommend doing it with the Spam. Spam's amazing. Spam fried eggs, hell yeah, so good. Yeah, it's so good. You're going to outsell the Bucks from Smitty Joe. I don't know. You know, I get like nervous. Like writing a cookbook was such a thing that I just wanted to do so badly. And hoping obviously that, it's a light right behind me. I don't think it is. Hoping that people would buy it, and people have been very, very cool to already put it on like a bestsellers list on Amazon and everything, which is blew my mind. I thought that was just the coolest thing that could literally possibly happen to me. So I'm super, super stoked, but I need to like keep selling books, you know, try to keep getting some stuff going. So yeah, I could, for Steffi J17, I could put the ring light, but oh, you're right. I can put it back on because I don't need this thing anymore. You're right. You're right, you're right. Steffi is on the job. Let's get the ring light back. There we go. We've got some light. All right, let's get rid of this baby. Don't need this out here anymore. Cool. I was gonna make a fajita while I was waiting, but I feel like I need to like eat my fajita in peace while I'm not on camera, so I can just like go to town and fully eat my fajita. Give it all the fixins. I'll make it before I leave here though, so you guys can see it all kind of put together, and then I will sign off and then I will go watch a Christmas movie and shut it down. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Ooh, if I could be on Celeb Chopped, would I? From Katie Gaines 04, 100%. So I think I would honestly, I think I would get super nervous to do a cooking show competition because it's like high stakes. Me and Baron Corbin would talk about that sometimes because I know he would love to go do something like that too. So that would be fantastic. I would love to go do something like Chop, but I really want to be like a judge on a food cooking show, or like I just want to either be a judge or like host some kind of a baking show, like watching the new baking shows on Netflix, like Christmas Bake Off or whatever. Like, why am I not hosting that? I want to host that. Put me on like Canadian Cupcake Wars or something. I don't know. Give me something. Oh yes, Yale Torres bought my signed edition of the book. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to come out. Judge, Jury, Executioner. Should that be the name of my next book? I love that. That's actually pretty funny. Oh my gosh, for Ace5541, you guys lost Zeus today? Is that like your cat or your dog or something? I'm sorry. Oh, to Boy 8000, would you do voice acting for me? I'll pay you $1,000. Maybe. I got quite the range. Actually, I don't know if that's true. But I feel like I can do like accents and stuff. I actually think that would be like the best gig. I remember I was listening to Dak Shepard's podcast, Armchair Expert, and he had Mila Kunis on there, and her talking about her gig of doing Family Guy like that. She makes most of her money from doing Family Guy, which she can record from home in her sweatpants. Like, that is the gig. That would be so good. Yeah, give me one of those Cartoon Network gigs. Water. What a delight. Don't forget to drink your water. All right, how much time is left here? 11 minutes still. 11 minutes. Waiting for the damn dough. Wait for that damn dough, y'all. Fuck, Skip. I fucking love water. Me too. I fucking love it. I love it so much. I do have like a water mustache right now. I'm always so thirsty. I chug so much water. Yeah, Big E on an Adult Swim show. Hell yeah. E's got such a cool voice too. I feel like he's like perfect for that. I love that. It's so cool. Yeah, what a good gig. Ooh, we got a new subscriber, NJ Breeze Babe. Hells yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if I missed like other subs during this while I was baking and trying to do it all at once. Again, the struggle can be real for me of like trying to do a little bit of everything at once and trying to make the most of it. So if I miss something, I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you very much. So next time I stream, I will have the subscribers count up there and the bits and all that fun jazz. Am I enjoying the Biggie singles push from Wheelchair Prince 35? Yeah, to be honest, I've not been watching a ton of Raw and SmackDown. I obviously like catch up with everything, but I've not been watching like the whole show. I'm probably gonna watch all of SmackDown tomorrow. I was actually thinking of streaming on here while watching SmackDown. I don't know if that's something you guys are into. I know you guys were into watching AEW with me, so maybe I'll be into watching some SmackDown with me too. But I thought that would be something kind of fun to do. But anything Big E related, I'm in. That guy's just the best. I think he's so talented. He deserves everything. I can't wait to see where the rest of this like singles career goes. I know everyone, like including myself, was super bummed after New Day breakup, but gotta progress a little bit, I guess, right? Gotta move, get some other storylines going, and you know, I don't know. I think some good things will come from it. I'm excited to see what happens with E. Oh, we got 2 more subscribers. Smitty97119997 subscribed, and EM Rough 92, Ravens 1983. Thanks for subscriptions, guys. Muchas gracias. Welcome to the stream. We're making things happen here. We're making fajitas. We're making ginger molasses cookies. We've got some shortbread cookies on deck. It's all happening. I can't believe that it's Friday tomorrow. Why'd I get an oh my god, please stop. Stop what? The stream? What do you need me to stop? What's going on? Lottie Paws just subscribed too. Thank you, Lottie Paws. That's a cute little name. I like that. Lottie Paws. Yeah, to C Note 1987, the days go by so fast in this pandemic. They do. It's like I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, went to the gym, had to go to the grocery store, came home. I did desperately need to take a nap. I literally, being pregnant, I cannot function in the days without taking a nap now. Like around like 2 o'clock, I'm dead. Like I need to go, like not even just like a couch nap. Like I need to go up to bed. The dogs come with me, and I just shut it down for like at least an hour, and it's amazing. So anyways, but then I get up, I've got to take the dogs out for a walk, and it gets dark here at like 4 o'clock. And then once that happens, I feel like the day is done. It's so crazy. I know, it's like kind of stresses me out. I feel like I don't have any time during the day. It's crazy. Yeah, oh guys, come on, don't spam again. Get out of here. Don't. Haha, you already got deleted. Sucker. You're out of here. You're out of here. Yeah, to Dark Super Saiyan 85, I'm going to be exhausted for the next 9-ish months. I know, and that's why, like, even when I think about it today, because sometimes I feel guilty to just take an afternoon nap. I feel like bad. I feel like my nose is starting to get stuffed up. Is that part of pregnancy? I think that's like a pregnancy thing too. Yeah, thanks for the mods for getting rid of those spammers. Appreciate you. Yeah, I feel guilty taking a nap, but I need to. And then when I go to take a nap, I'm like, girl, you better just lay down now, because soon you will not be able to just take an hour nap, because you're going to have a full baby, a human baby on your hands that you're going to have to take care of for the rest of its life. So I might as well take my solo naps now while I can. No shame in that game. No shame. Ooh, all right. So 5 a.m.F. Oasis or Blur? Oasis all day, every day. Definitely Oasis. Oasis is one of my favorite bands of all time. I was listening to some Oasis today. Actually, I went down a huge Radiohead rabbit hole today. I love Radiohead. They're one of my favorite bands, but I just like fully listened to the Bends and OK Computer. But yeah, fantastic. So to Luis OPR4, any news on emotes coming to the channel? Yes, so I've been talking to this dude that's going to help me just sort of like jazz up the channel just to like make it look slick and smooth and, you know, all the things that we need to make this look like a professional Twitch site, etc., etc. But he's going to get me some emotes. So that will be happening. So I will be getting on that. Okay, good one here. Darn good stuff. Blur or Gorillaz? I'm going to go Gorillaz. I got to go Gorillaz on this one. Blur had such like their run's just different. And I like Blur, but I've never been like a diehard Blur fan, but I got to go Gorillaz on this one. Gorillaz are so good. God, I've not listened to them in a while either. Gorillaz are awesome. Ooh, Our Lady Peace, respect. I love that. Parzival 2049 subscribed to tier 1. Thanks for that subscription, dude. Lady or sir or ma'am or whatever. I love it. Thank you. Ever heard of Porcupine Tree or Steven Wilson for Joe Still Life? No, I've not. Should I? Should I be listening to that? All right. What do we got left here on the timer? 3 minutes. That's close enough. I'm going to take the dough out and get this party going. It's time, y'all. It's time! Wait, that wasn't a good Bruce Buffer. Let me try again. It's time! Was that better? I didn't do like the spin. I need the spin. Did I blow your guys' ear holes out with that? Sorry. I needed to put my back into that. Sorry. All right. Time for the dough. Yes. Okay. So these are supposed to be like rolled out to like a 1/2 inch, which I didn't really do. Again, I didn't really follow the instructions on this because I'm a dipshit. So it's supposed to be nice and cold for when I cut my little shapes out of this. Baking's hard, you guys. Cooking's easier. Cooking's easy, baking is hard. That's the big lesson here from today. I'm gonna call that. That's definitely not a 1/2 inch. But whatever, I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? Okay. Well, let's just see what happens. Now, if I can find my cookie cutters. All right, so I'm gonna do this as little snowflakes. I'm gonna do this one. Let me just switch here for you. I'm gonna do this cookie cutter, this snowflake, and this snowflake. We got 2 different shapes of snowflakes. I feel like those are like decent sized cookies. Give that a little shake out. Okay. Oh wait, come here. Come here, little buddy. Let me get my cookie sheet out here. Oh my god, this dough smells so good. Ugh, no, it's like stuck on the parchment paper. What the frig? What the frig, man? Okay, I'm just gonna like cut these out and deal with the other mess on the other side. Shit! What the hell? I thought this was supposed to like cut easy and they're like kind of falling apart. Okay. Alright, well, here's one. Oh, what the heck? They're like crumbly. No! Alright, guys, I'm just gonna like mash it and roll it back out. It's not working the way that I wanted it to. I've never seen this Renee on TV from Boy Boy 800. Yeah, because when you're on regular TV, you gotta like kind of clean up your act a little bit. But on twitch.tv/Renee Paquette, we can say and do whatever we want up in here. The beauty of it all. Yeah, I gotta like, we gotta fix this dough up, y'all. I don't know about this. Also, why does it have to be on the parchment paper? I find this stupid. I'm gonna do it on just a floured surface. The parchment paper is like throwing me off with the whole thing. So it's like sticking to it in a way that I find inappropriate. Let me get some flour out here. This is why I hate baking. So you end up with flour everywhere. It's such a pain in the ass. Ugh. But the outcome's amazing. We all love cookies and baked goods and all that. All right, let's flour this surface out a little bit. Remix. Oh, to Becca 1129, you got my back with the spammers. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Why do people do that? Like, or like the bots. Like, I don't really understand the purpose of it. Like, get a life, you know? Just on here cooking. Why do you gotta spam me? What the hell did I ever do to you? All right, so yes, this is obviously going to be adding a little bit more flour into this mix, but I think we needed it anyways. Tragically Hipper Oasis from Lufkin MJ4. I still go Oasis. Don't tell Canada, though. Don't tell Canada. They'll get upset with me. I love the Hip, though, so much. Sometimes when I just, like, miss Canada, I listen to Tragically Hip. All right, so I'm just going to roll this out like this because the other way was just simply not working for me. It simply was not working. But maybe somebody's watching this. It's like a shortbread connoisseur, and they're dying at what I'm doing right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully not. It's just so soft because it's like, it's butter. It's like literally just butter. It's butter, an orange, and a bit of flour and some sugar. Oh God. Okay, I'm trying to get that a little bit even. SOS, send the baking gods. Okay, let's just wing this. Let's just make it happen, shall we? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies. Let's pop one of these in there too for good measure. All right, there. Voila, 1 star. I need a little flipper guy. This guy will help me get my cookies out. This is why you have to chill the dough, because it's like butter that just like, it melts and comes to room temperature so quickly. Ugh! I'm like against time here. The pressure, the pressure. These are going to be shit. I can already tell. My condolences to the cookie gods. This is why I bake, or why I don't bake, you guys. So finicky. Ugh. These look so bad. Damn it! I had such high hopes to make these look so cute, and now they're just like these mounds. Whatever. It's not like anyone's coming to my house for Christmas, so no one's gonna see them. Like, it looks like a starfish. It doesn't even look like anything. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Yes, my dreams are turning into a nightmare right now. One day we got to get Carol on to bake steam. I would pay for that. Yeah, I mean, my mom knows what she's doing baking-wise far more than me. Definitely. Carol kind of runs the baking department. She makes, like, really good biscuits. All these. Yeah, she's kind of got it down pat. All right. Okay, this one's better. Maybe I, like, rolled it out a little too thin. Maybe that's what happened. These ones are better. They're better, y'all. Now I feel like I should, like, roll out the ones I already made and redo them a little bit thicker. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, these ones are definitely better. Suck on that, baking. Ha! I can overcome this. All right, give it another roll out. Roll out. Oh my God, yeah, it's like so crumbly. Okay. Gotta move quickly here because these cookies do not play. Don't get as many out of this either, but I knew that when the dough just didn't seem like there was nearly as much. Okay. Uh-oh. We got a crumbly snowflake happening here. C'est la vie. All right, I'm going to do like one more little round here, and then in the oven, these will go. Oh my God, my like back hurts from, does my back hurt from baking? What's happening? I don't know. My body is falling apart because it's housing another person. All right, one last little roll out here. See what I can get out of it. Ah! All sticks. See that shit? Son of a gun. All right. Glad I re-rolled these all out. They're much better. The other ones look like shit, but it's okay. As long as they taste good, I'm happy with that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna get one more cookie out. I don't want to waste the dough. Am I still knitting to Lady Kai 69? Not really. I did stop. I don't know why. I guess it's like, it gets frustrating. I enjoy doing it. I love the process of it. I was kind of hurting my hand. That's actually kind of why I stopped doing it. But I was following these instructions. I made like a couple hats, some toques, if you will. So I did some of those. And then I just like, I don't know, I sort of felt like I did it and then was like over it. I should revisit it though. I mean, it would have been great if I had just knitted people gifts for Christmas. But I didn't think that far ahead, did I? All right, screw the rest of that dough. It's fine. In the oven at 300, these are going. Ah, to Obs Key Knobs. Did I say that right? Didn't know I had a Twitch waiting me at 3:30 a.m. Welcome to the party. A 3:30 a.m. party. Okay, so these ones look like shit. They're fine, whatever, but they're gonna go in the oven. All right, I actually want to put these on the bottom. Uno momento. Got some rejigging to do up in here. Real quick. All right, these guys can go in. Okay, so I believe that this said 6 minutes. These ones look much nicer if you can see them. I don't want to dip the pan too much because they will fall and then I'll lose them and then I'll be very upset. Okay, so 6 minutes. Oi! Said 6 minutes, then rotate them. Six minutes, then switch and rotate the pans, bake for another 6 minutes. Switch and rotate the pans again. That seems like a lot of time. So it's like 18 minutes? That seems crazy to me. I feel like it should be like switch their pans once so that it ends up being like 12 minutes total. That's what cookies normally are. And then it's, yeah, so in my oven, it takes 13 to 15 minutes. Those instructions are written out poorly. I think it's 6 minutes, switch them 6 minutes, and then watch them from there. All right, cool, guys. The cookies are almost done. And then I can have my fajitas. I guess I can like prepare my fajitas while these cookies do their thing. That way, when I sign off, I can literally just go directly to my couch and stuff my face. Yes, sorry to BTTG161. I did throw out the rest of that dough. I know, rude. There wasn't that much of it, but there was no room left on the pan. It wasn't worth keeping. It is what it is. It is what it is. So sue me. All right, let's get rid of this flour on here. Clean up the surface. Chowdown Couchtown. Hell yes. Super Dark Cyan 85. Agreed. Sue's Renee for throwing out cookie dough. Who knows? Alright, cool, cool, cool. So there is that done. I know my fajitas have like obviously fully cooled down now. They've been out of the oven for like 40 minutes. But whatever, I don't care. Might as well get used to eating cold food now, right? Because once you have a kid, don't you like never get to eat on time or something like that? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I want a little cilantro in my life, a little avo in my life. Got some salsa. Now time to get my fajitas ready for my mouth. Oh, you guys are getting some lag? The hell? What are you, is there anything I can do about that? Does it just mean that my internet's shit? Oh, the stream is crashing. Well, that sucks. Oh my god, there's so much lag. You guys are all telling me. Uh-oh. Oh, I can see it. I can see that it's starting to take a dip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, listen, if we're getting like a ton of lag and it's kind of dropping the ball, we've been on here for a while anyways. Other than the cookies, just waiting to see how everything is breaking. Oh, no. You guys have seen the cookies worked out. We've got the ginger molasses cookies here. They're heaven. The other cookies are in the oven.